You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. All right, folks, the Poor People's Campaign will organize Mourn Monday caravans at state houses across the country beginning this Monday to mourn the more than 250,000 Americans who have died from COVID-19. They will demand a smooth and open transition of power and draw attention to the moral policies needed immediately and in the first few days of the administration. Joining me now is LaMonique Hamilton? LaMonique. Okay, LaMonique Hamilton, Deputy Director of Communications for Repairs of the Breach. So LaMonique, so what is this going to entail? First of all, how many state houses? What's the plan?
So we will be in 24 states. We will be going to 24 state capitals across the country, from California to the Carolinas. And we are making it very known that we are paying tribute to the more than 250,000. I think at last count, we are a little more than 254,000 folks who have died from COVID unnecessarily. And also that we are fighting like hell to make sure that the Trump administration is taking their time to actually do something before it leaves office to take care of these folks and also to ensure a smooth and peaceful transition.
And on that particular point, they're already projecting by the spring we'll be at 500,000 deaths.
Unfortunately so, if we don't do anything about it, if we continue to do exactly what we've been doing, which is a whole bunch of nothing.
But these obviously these caravans is not just about COVID as well. It's also an organizing tool for the Poor People's Campaign.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is. It is to make sure that people know that we are calling on the Trump administration to still provide relief for people. If you can use your resources in this needless manner to put out these baseless lawsuits, you can use your time, your energy, and your resources to make sure that people have food, that they have shelter, and that they have adequate health care.
One of the things that also jumps out at us when it comes to where we stand is this administration and again, Trump wants all this credit for the vaccine, but I've talked to numerous doctors who say we still aren't even testing efficiently in this country.
Exactly, we aren't, and this vaccine, yes, it has moved at a very fast speed, and we can all acknowledge that, but it has not gotten into anyone's arms yet. So I don't understand how someone can take credit for a vaccine that has not gone into anyone's arm.
One of the things, I'll ask the last question here, and that is, you see what the Trump campaign is doing when it comes to this transition. How are y'all prepared to continue the pressure? So is this going to be every Monday between now and inauguration, or just this Monday?
For right now, it is just this Monday for the caravans, but we are continuing to work. We are continuing to work with our folks down in Georgia on these January 5th runoff campaigns. We are continuing to work behind the scenes in every way possible. We are also asking people to take time to mourn the dead. There's a lot of power in just taking a little time to mourn the dead, to pay tribute to people who have laid down their lives. And so that is what this is. It is really taking what Mother Jones said to heart, to mourn the dead and then to fight like hell for the living, because they deserve it. Because on top of the 254,000 people who have succumbed to COVID, there have been 8 million more people who have fallen into poverty since the beginning of the pandemic. And I know Reverend Barber is up here all the time, and he says even before the pandemic, we had 140 million people who were poor and low income.
All right, LaMonique, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Y'all keep the pressure up, and we'll certainly keep covering this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, folks. Back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one.
public employees had make getting through this pandemic possible. So one, thank you for your service. Thank you.
Your AFSCME family, this is our moment. This is our moment to show what the green mean machine is made of. For the next week and a half, we've got to show our power and make our voices heard every single day. We will mobilize, we will organize, and we will win.
Oh, ask me.
Oh, ask me.
Fire it up.